Hello, you guys. It's your girl Sunshine here with another one. I hope you are having a beautiful day, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, which your divine self. Okay. So, for those who don't know, I am an empathic, compassionate, also free thinking, highly intuitive connector. This video lasts about a week long. It is not date specific. So, take what resonates, leave the rest, leave it all, use for entertainment purposes, boo-boo. Do you? Alright, let's get started. This video is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign for my Geminis. See, in my head, I heard woo, woo, woo. I almost want like a crowd behind me rooting you guys on. Anywho, maybe I'll find a recording one day. So with this reading, we are going to get messages from the archangels, see what's going on in your love life, lessons to learn in love, what is currently blocking your soul, finance, and career, and also the law of attraction. Okay, let's get started. So, archangels, what messages do you have for my Geminis? Clairvoyant. So, Archangel Ariel, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So, if you're new to my channel, you don't know, but every single time I'm always bringing up what you think, you manifest. Okay, so really you want to focus on the things that you are saying in your head, because definitely these things are coming into fruition for you. So spirit is just trying to let you know that be careful. You are a powerful being. Yes, you are, Gemini. Yes, you are. And I'm sorry for the background noise. I had the window open because the birds were chirping, but then they stopped. I just saw twos. I actually just saw triple twos on the clock. And that is all about right place, right time. Trust in what you want. Don't think of things that you don't want. So just like I was saying, your thoughts are very powerful. You are a powerful being. You are a magnet. And focus. Okay, now the next card is chakra clearing. So this is Archangel Megatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using the sacred geometric shapes. Okay, so it sounds as if you have, see, this one is purple. So I'm assuming it is the sixth chakra. I forgot what the name is. Basically, what's blocked in that is poor judgment, lack of focus, poor imagination, can't see beyond the physical. So very tangible things, like you need materialistic things. So that's where I feel like your block is, especially with the fact that this is such a vibrant purple card. The other one would be I'm trying to think. So I want to actually Google which one it is, because I think I'm telling you the wrong chakra. Give me a second. You should really be clearing and meditating on all your chakras. It shouldn't just be one in particular. But to be honest, sometimes you have to focus on one in particular to get the most out of it. So yeah, see, I knew I was wrong. So it is the crown chakra that spirit wants you to focus on and to work on. So definitely find any videos. There's lots of them on YouTube and stuff like that, for chakra healing. Okay, so there's definitely some blockages that is going on for you. Now also Spirit wants me to specify too that with this block you also are experiencing a little bit of a depression. There's a little bit of a learning difficulty, kind of having weak faith weak faith, and also angry at the divine, brain fog. So I know that when you keep wishing on things and yada yada yada, and it doesn't come into an existence on your timely matter, you can tend to lose faith. Spirit is trying to let you know that they have your back, but everything is working out the way that it's supposed to be. You're just not seeing it clearly. So definitely your root chakra, you want to sorry, your root chakra, your crown chakra, you want to definitely heal that, and it'll help clear out the fog that you're currently seeing, that little dark cloud. Jesus, my words. Yeah, see, I feel as if I'm picking up on that energy. Yeah, so it's definitely gonna help you clear that. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what is currently going on in regards to your love lives, Geminis. What the romance angels have to tell you in regards to the matters of love. What's going on with your heart, boo? It looks like you're holding on to some stuff. Because you got the forgiving and learning card, okay? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So we were just talking about you having this, like, depression, poor judgment, things just going up on your crown chakra. So it seems as if you're just holding on to the things that has happened. You need to release that. In order to get new, you need to make room for it. Okay, so you can't just, because the thing is, your mind can only hold so much, right? So if you have it completely fogged up about past things, past hurts, past situations that has happened to you, then there's no room for the good to come in. Okay, because the negative overpowers the good. So you want to make sure that you are clearing, healing, meditation, definitely going into your mind and taking away all the wounds that you hold on to. You see how there's this person that's just bent over begging, and this is kind of like spirit saying, hey, I got you. See how the hands on top of the head? It's like, I got you. You just need to release it. You need to let go. Okay, so definitely, whatever it is that you're holding on to, I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but you really want to release it, and you'll see how much lighter you're going to feel. You're going to feel very lifted when you release whatever it is that you're holding on to, okay? So, Geminis, let's see what lessons you need to learn in love. Ooh, I like how these cards just fanned out. So, you got, I am the dreamer of my dream. Now, I saw, I don't remember all the quotes. So I saw this thing from a picture from Nipsey Hussle, if you know him. And he was saying that you have to be pretty much, okay, I'm not going to use his quotes, but pretty much the meaning of what I had seen from him is just kind of like, you got to be your own cheerleader. If you don't believe in your dream, who else is going to believe in it, right? There's going to be days when your family doesn't believe in you, your friends don't believe in you, and it's unfortunate, especially when it's your close ones, co-workers, people around you are not going to believe in you, but you have to continue to have faith. And it's not a matter of proving them wrong. It's just a matter of you knowing what's best for you. Okay, so definitely be your own cheerleader, boo-boo. Next card is, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is present to me. Listen, love is the key, boo. Love is the key. And it's not always about just loving another person. It's about loving yourself. When you fill your cup with so much love and joy, like, you're just on top of the world. Everyone's going to be like, yo, What's going on with you? What's new? What's new? Um, and it's just you filling in your own cup. It's like the best high ever. Okay, okay, okay. Now the next card that came out is the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Mm, power in that, power in that. Now, a lot of times in society, we are told you need this, you need that, especially materialistic things. And honestly, you don't. Okay. I just got a flash of the abundance card from the Wildwood Tarot deck. And with that card, let me see if I can find it. With that card, basically, what I love about that card is you have everything you need in that. Like in the picture, you have literally everything that you need. And like you have, shelter, you have a roof over your head, you have food, you have, there's fire for heat, there's also, an opening for air ventilation. Like it's such a beautiful card because it really shows you how much in the society we think that we need this fancy car, this fancy house, we need this and that, and you really don't. You don't need any of that. You have every single mother thing you need, boo. See? This card, you see how there's the baskets filled with the food, you have somewhere that you can rest, you have fire, you have air coming in, you have shelter, you have everything you need. And a lot of times we will think that we need more, and you really don't. Boo, you are motherfucking blessed. Okay? Okay. Last card is I choose to learn through love. Bam. When you choose love over any other emotion, there's so much that you can learn. There's so much. The world is different. You see things differently. You act differently. You walk differently. You dress differently. It is different. Everyone will be like, yo, Gemini, what are you on, yo? Like, tell me your secret. And literally, love. Love is your secret, boo. Love is your secret. Now, at the bottom of the deck, I just got flash price. This card, the rigid card. This is about having your walls up, okay? Now, what I like about this card is, yes, you have your wall up, but you can still see some light coming through. So it's almost as if like it used to be completely covered where you couldn't see anything, and you're slowly breaking it down. You're not doing it as fast as divine, I would say, wants, but you're doing it. You're breaking through, definitely. There's some cracks up in there. There's some cracks up in there. Okay, one more shuffle. All right, my Geminis, what wisdoms do the divine want you to know? What wisdom and guidance can you provide to my Geminis? Geminis. I don't know many Geminis, but I know a couple of them. Okay, risk and invisible came out. Okay, so definitely you're holding on to this dark cloud. It feels as if and you feel very invisible. Now with this invisible card, this is about, people not seeing you for who you are, you feeling invisible, your worth is not being appreciated. Literally invisible. Think of if you were out there in society and no one could see you. It's the same thing. You're just wanting to be seen. You're wanting to be heard. You're wanting people to see your worth, and you're feeling very invisible. But the thing about it is, I feel as if it's you creating it on yourself, you putting yourself in this sheltered energy, and not putting yourself out there. The next card is risk. Now, with this card, what I love about the risk card is you see how she's just at the edge and she's just like, fuck it, I'm a joke. I'm not saying, please nobody kill himself. What I'm saying is, in regard, mentality wise, take a risk. Okay, so this card, what I like about this card is a lot of times when you think of risk, okay, I have to take a risk, I have to take a risk. what I like about the meaning of this card, if you ever read this story for the wisdom of the House of the Night, which is this deck, in the story, the girl talks about how she did a reading, she got the card, and she thought, like, she was after this guy, she was feeling for this guy, whatever, and he was like brushing her off, pushing her off, and then she shows up to his party, and he ends up showing with another girl. And with the risk card, she was thinking first when she got the card that the risk card was saying, hey, go after him, chase him. And then she's like, wait, no. Spirit wants me to do something different. So not take a risk and go after the thing. It's no, change your direction and do something differently. So when she understood, oh, it was my ego and my fears saying, hey, go after it, go after it. And it really, Spirit was saying is, no, do something new, boo. Do something new. So with this card, if you're feeling invisible and you're feeling like no one's seeing your worth and you're not being utilized and whatever, it's because you're holding on to this past wound, and you really need to pay attention to the thoughts you're thinking about, why this is even coming up, and how you can definitely heal it and take a risk of doing something new. Okay, so the next side, we are going to do what is currently blocking your soul energy right now. So Geminis. So what is blocking your soul energy right now? Okay, Spirit, so what is currently blocking Gemini's soul energy right now? Boundaries. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Boundaries card. Where do I need to establish better boundaries? So you see how much all those hands are just trying to grab her, trying to reach for her, and she just puts out her hands. She's like, no, stop. Okay? And I feel as if you need to do this. So it feels as if you're doing a lot for other people, and people just keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And it's unfortunate when you're a kind and such a giving person, people will continue to come because you have that light in you, and they'll just keep taking and taking and taking. But there comes to a point in time when you have to say, hey, I ain't doing this no more. Okay? I'm not taking my happiness to help you out while I'm left feeling depressed and whatever. And I'm not saying that's necessarily the situation, but there's times when you don't even realize that you're giving so much to others, and you're not having time to give to yourself. So this card is about establishing better boundaries. Okay? A lot this year, I can't remember where I heard it from, but someone was, probably some motivational video or something, where someone was just like, listen, I'm not saying yes to things I want to say no to. Very, very, very powerful. A lot of times we're so like, well, they're not going to like me, or they're going to hate me, or, my boss is going to get mad, and my friend's not going to be my friend anymore, or my mom's going to be mad at me. Whatever little voice you're telling yourself in your head, don't listen to it, okay? At the end of the day, you come first, and then everyone else falls into line. If ever I'm in a situation where my vibration is not in alignment and someone else is coming to me for help, respectfully, I don't help them, because I know I'm not in alignment. So whatever little bit I have in my cup, I need that for me. Like if you are on an island and you have two people dying of thirst, you're dying of thirst, you need to drink that. But what happens is you end up giving your whatever last drink you have to the other person, and then you're left dry, and then what happens? You die on the island. I know that was a little bit of a dramatic story, but I wanted you to really understand it's the same thing in other situations. We will give whatever's left in our cup to other people before we fill back our cup. have stuff overflowing and then we have abundance to give, we will give the last that we have. And it makes it so much harder for you to rebuild when you're starting from ground zero. So if ever someone comes up to you respectfully, just tell them like, hey, I love to be there for you, but right now I have some personal stuff that I need to deal with. We can do a rain check. And don't say, can we do a rain check? No. Put your foot down and say, we will do a rain check. Okay? Because people be like, no, I need you down. No. Put your foot down. Show authority. Show that you are the boss and you run your life, and be like, listen, I'll get back to you later. That shows the person that, hey, I'm not ignoring you. I just have some shit I need to deal with. And if they can't understand that, that's on them, boo. That is not on you. Kudos for you standing up and taking ownership of you wanting your life to be how it is, okay? So, don't worry about the haters. Hater gonna hate, hater gonna hate. Alright, so in the next situation, we are going to see what is going on in your finance and career, boo. What's going on with the moolah? What's going on with the pentacles? Pentacles. Let's see. On my shuffle. Alright, so what is currently going on in Gemini's finances and career, spirit? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. That's way too much cards. Way too much cards, spirit. Yo, they wanted to give you the whole deck, B. What's going on with finances? Spirit, can I just have a few cards? Thank you very much. Okay, that was good enough. Jeez, you guys in the damn whole deck, eh? Ooh, the Fool card. I love it. So, with the Fool card, this is all about taking a leap of faith, okay? And I love that it's just like this, I think she's a little girl. She looks like she's like in her teens or something. Almost into adulthood. But anyways, from this card, it's very like a childlike energy I get. And it's just about taking a leap of faith. You know when as a kid, you don't think, you just do? Like it's like, what do you mean I can't play? What do you mean I can't have fun? What? I want my toys. What? I want to go outside. I want to be with my friends. I want to have fun. And the thing is, as a kid, I really wish that when we grow up, that we really get to keep that kid energy. Unfortunately, we don't. Anyone that does, kudos to you, boo-boo. But if you can remember to go back to that inner child of you and your happiness, that mentality is just like, you didn't think about the bills or anything. Well, then again, you did have your bills paid for you. But you just had this like, I can do whatever I want mentality. Like, you always found a way to do what you do. Even if your parents were like, yo, you're in a timeout and they lock you in your room, you still found a way to play. Like, shoot, I've seen little kids get happy over nothing. And I'll be looking at them and I'm like, yo, bro, that's a piece of string. And they will be having the time of their life. Kids are so precious and so beautiful. And I love when they're in that state. And this card is telling the same thing. Stop worrying about all these things, this chaotic things that are around you, and this energy. Be free, be lively. Like, if, you have something to do and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to get up, go outside, and go for a walk. Do it. Get up, go outside, go for a run. Do it, take dancing lessons. Just do something to change your path. Step with a leap of faith. And don't worry about the other outcomes, okay? Next card is the Four of Water. Okay, so the water is pretty much like the cups in the original tarot deck. This has to do with love, relationships, intuitions, emotions, connections, your subconscious and whatnot. And fours have to do with protection. Now, with the four, this is about you focusing on one thing. You see how she's just holding. So she had, I don't know if you can see it, but you see how there's those little balls or bubbles around? There's 4 of them, okay? And you see how she's just holding out that one in her hand? And it's just like you're so focused on this one that you don't see the other 3 around you. And this card, it's like you're not seeing that Spirit is offering you all these other abundance and all these things around you, but you're so fixated on whatever it is that happened in the past that you're not releasing. And it's got you in your emotions, and you need to release that. Okay, you need to get into the fiery state, the passion state. This is the 10 of fires, of fire. And you definitely want to focus more on what is your passion, what is your spiritual connection, your creation, your abundant, ambition, inspiration, expansion, all of it. All of it, what is it that's going to light you up, that's fuel your fire, boo boo? What is it? What is it? What is it? Deep down, you know what it is. Okay? That's what I heard Spirit just say. See, even the same thing here. You see how there's so many around her, but she's just focusing on the one? Let go of it. Let go of it, and you will see definitely a spark come out inside of you, okay? You will, you will, you will. Now, let's see what's going on with the Law of Attraction. This deck is basically what is currently going on in your mind. What things do you need to seek differently? So as we say, thoughts and stuff manifest things into your reality. In regards to this deck, it's going to help you understand that what you're kind of seeing in I don't want to say a wrong perspective, but not in the right perspective that will get you to your path sooner. So this deck is pretty much going to guide you and give you words in a different way, have you see things differently, so you can definitely change your path. Okay, so one more shuffle. It's all about the mind, boo. It's all about the mind. You can achieve anything if you believe that it's possible. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right, Law of Attraction. What messages do you want to give to Geminis? So the card of 10 came out. So that's 10-10 on the clock. And actually on the clock, but on the board. So if you're into numerology, I would say research 10-10. Not just 10 alone. Like actually like 1010. And find your meaning of it. Now, the reason why I'm saying to research instead of me saying it to you, depending on how you research it, depends on what message you get, and each Gemini is going to get a different message. So I really suggest you just typing it in any form you can. There's many different ways you can find meanings of the numerology and angel numbers. So however method you're led to do and whatever message you're led to read, that is the message for you, okay? Now with this card, it is, there is nothing I cannot be, do, or have. You see how there's just that person and they're just on the bird and they're just flying away and living life? Okay? So this card is, welcome to planet Earth, boo-boo. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. Go forth on this day of your life, experience knowing that your real work is to decide what you want, and then focus upon it. Go forth giving thoughts to what you want, attracting life experience to help you decide what you want. And once you have decided, give thought only to that. So really focus on, first you have to figure out what is it that you want. Okay, so you really have to tap in, tune in, listen to not your ego, not your fear. What is your heart telling you? Okay, what is it that fills you up, brings you joy? And then once you get to that point, you're realizing it, focus all your energy on it. And you will start to see things manifesting in your life that is related to it. Okay, Bruce? All right, so that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to set every day with a positive intention. See through the eyes of love by sharing your love and light. I wish you peace and love. And remember to always fill your cup with abundance and joy, which will allow you to help others. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.